Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Iran behind the scenes seems to be making this a global war. You have seen three forces coming together. Yemen's Houthis, backed by Iran, entering the fray after the Hamas and the Hezbollah. So the Houthis, the Hamas, the Hezbollah, Hamas and Hezbollah, both Iran-backed as well, have been holding center stage in the war against Israel. Ladies and gentlemen, with the Yemen's Houthis, Lebanon's Hezbollah and Hamas coming together against Israel, there is a very definite and concerning overtone of the war being one that has turned already very overtly religious. Nations who defend Islamist terror organizations like the Hamas on the one side, using a religious color perhaps to defend their support to the Hamas, and a hate campaign globally against the Jewish community. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a war against terrorism. And as I see it, one in which some Muslim nations are making a mistake in their decision potentially to become cobblers of arcs that find ways and means to defend the terror group instead of standing up for humanity. And we must not make the mistake to popularize and normalize, rationalize and intellectualize what this coming together is of the Hamas, the Houthis and the Hezbollah. The Hamas, the Houthis and the Hezbollah, terrorist organizations. That's what they are, because the woke brigade of the West has flooded the social media with their spin of trying to say this is a freedom movement and Israel's retaliation is a response to resistance. This is no resistance movement, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the price of a freedom fight, because quite simply the Hamas are no freedom fighters, and hostages and bloodbaths of babies are no tools of revolution. Our crews tonight get you the story from the war zone, and then we debate.
Day 26 of war in Middle East. The Yemeni Houthis have now entered the battlefront.
قامت قواتنا المسلحة بإطلاق دفعة كبيرة من الصواريخ البالستية والمجنحة وعدد كبير من الطائرات المسيرة على أهداف مختلفة للعدو الإسرائيلي في الأراضي المحتلة.
Israel is now fighting a war on three fronts. Hamas on the southern border, Hezbollah in the north, and now Iran-backed Houthis from Yemen.
In the north, we have seen how the Hezbollah and also the Houthis of the Yemen, they are also trying to mount pressure. As we speak, these are the artillery launches that are taking place a couple of meters away from us. Abiding by the guidelines, we are not showing the artillery positions of the Israel Defense Forces, but we are telling you that how they are decimating the terror infrastructure of Hamas. That is almost 6 to 7 miles from here, because the area that is 5 to 7 miles have been cleared and advanced by the Israel Defense Forces with the help of the Israel Air Force as well as the Navy that has deployed the missile boats on the Red Sea as well.
Iran wants the Muslim world to unite against Israel, calling for economic isolation.
بر اون پافشاری کنن قطع فوری این جنایت هایی است که دارن در غزه انجام میدن. این بمباران ها باید فوراً قطع بشه. راه صدور نفت و ارزاق به رژیم صهیونیستی رو ببندند.
But in a highly polarized situation, Israel has made it clear the war won't stop.
אנחנו במלחמה קשה. זאת תהיה גם מלחמה ארוכה. יש לנו בה הישגים חשובים, אבל גם אבדות כואבות. אנחנו יודעים, כל חייל שלנו הוא עולם ומלואו. ואני אומר למשפחות היקרות, עם ישראל כולו איתכם בשעת יגונכם הכבד, הקשה מנשוא. ואני מבטיח לכם ולכל אזרחי ישראל, אנחנו נמשיך עד שנמלא את המשימה. אנחנו נמשיך עד לניצחון.
It's a global war, one that Israel says it is determined to win. Let's debate.